right.
The flight was early.
The Lentov operation in London went off without any problems. He's being passed on to the second stage.
There are to be no slip-ups here in Holland. The Dutch would be very upset if they found out we're using their country.
Now, if I have to contact you...
I thought I made it clear. No contacts are to be made once our operation's underway. Each stage stands on its own, self-contained. No link between any two stages. That's the reason you don't know where my headquarters are. And that's why our operation has never been compromised. Understand?
Yes, but I thought...
You thought. I do the thinking. You do your job. Okay?
Yes, sir.
The next operation starts in London. In the next 10 days, the procedure will be the same. Irina Tovskaya, a ballerina. She defected 3 years ago. Good day. Oh, comrade, remember, don't think.
How was London?
It's warmer here in Amsterdam.
You are a lucky man. Always on the move. New places.
Get me a drink, will you? I've got a call to make.
Oh, no calls, Alex. You've only just arrived.
I've got to earn a living. Somebody's got to pay for this. London, please. 352-6746. Anything new?
No. Except that I missed you.
Hello? Yes. This time I've got a name for you. The next one's going to be a woman. Irina Tovskaya. She's a ballet dancer in London. Our man is under orders to contact her within 10 days. I pick up what I can. They don't give me all the details. Look, when you've paid for what I've just told you, I'll look around for more, and not before.
Trouble?
You wouldn't understand. Now, how about that drink?
The new girl, second from the left.
Irina Tovskaya.
Bolshoi trained.
Unmistakable, isn't it?
Girl with a future.
You're lucky, Manson, as usual. It's the best performance this week.
Beautiful. Any chance of meeting her?
There's a party at my place after the performance. She'll be there.
Good. May I consider myself invited? You know, it makes me feel old.
Dancing like that?
Well, my generation still considers dancing as one of the bodily contact sports.
Like wrestling?
Well, at least you're never in doubt as to who your opponent is.
You don't approve of the new style of dancing?
Well, it's not that I don't approve. It's just that, well, they're so detached, so unrelated. Everyone out there is a soloist.
Yes, they do lack the intimate touch, I must admit. But they are so free to, well, to improvise.
Improvise. And for all I know, that glamorous, whatever it is, could be dancing with that. Why is it all the girls I know seem to live at the top of 10 flights of stairs?
It keeps me in condition.
I'm sure it does. Oh, what do you call him?
Nijinsky.
Nijinsky?
A mistake. It should have been Caruso. He sings better than he dances.
Oh. Well, how about that drink?
Oh, please, would you like to help yourself?
Thank you. May I pick something for you?
Oh, a vodka, thank you.
I like your flat. It's charming.
I wish I could have brought some more things from home.
What made you leave your homeland?
Do you think Nijinsky is happy? A caged bird?
Well, he seems happy enough.
He might be happier if he knew what was outside.
Have you found happiness outside?
I was with the ballet in Paris, New York, London. It's very simple, really. Outside the cage, I found the air different.
By different, do you mean better?
Just different. A frivolous reason, perhaps, for such a step.
Do you regret it?
Not having left, no. I regret that it was necessary to leave. I loved my country. And you? I know that you go to the ballet often, that you are attractive, prosperous, and I know that for an old man, you dance in a way that I like.
Good night, and thank you very much.
You are a strange man. Being with you is like a ride on a roller coaster.
When's your next performance at the theater?
Not for 3 whole days. Why?
Well, I was thinking, how would you like to spend one of those days off in the country?
I should like that very much.
Then it's a date. Good night.
Good night.
You're late?
Traffic. Women. Salut!
Hardwick, you will deliver the Tovskaya girl to Kadeye. I presume you'll be ready to take her.
Of course.
Absolutely no problems.
Oh, there never has been. Why, what's all the concern?
If you read the newspapers, you know my government has decided to negotiate a reduction of armaments with the West. These are delicate times.
And why not hold off for a while?
No. What happened outside has nothing to do with us. Our operation is tight, all is in order, nothing must change. These people are deserters. They must be returned and re-educated. Each defector who is willing to condemn the West back home is worth 1,000 newspapers' articles to us.
Okay, so we go ahead.
This girl, Tovskaya, the same precautions as with the others. If anything goes wrong, she must be killed without the slightest hesitation. Understood? Hardwick, how far have you got with your arrangements in London?
We're all set to go.
Good. I'll expect the Tovskaya girl in Lübeck.
Wait a minute. We got things back to front, Oleg. First, we have a chat about money.
The money will be the same as usual, delivered as soon as you hand the girl to Kadeye.
Not this time, it won't.
Why not?
He's been holding out on us.
Nonsense.
Have you? He's forgotten to tell us Alex is dead.
Dead? How?
His girlfriend in Amsterdam.
Jealousy? He had another woman.
Maybe. But how do we know he didn't talk before he died?
He knew nothing.
He knew about Tovskaya.
We don't do this for love, Oleg. We're paid for the risk we take.
And when the risk goes up,
So does our price.
There's no more money available.
Now listen to me, Oleg.
You listen to me. One word from me and you will spend the rest of your life in jail. A British jail.
you played your cards too early.
Too late's more like it. I've been meaning to tap that louse for more money for a long time. Look at the way he lives. Expensive clothes, gold cigarette case, gold lighter. Some communist. Here, it's us takes the risks, not him.
He doesn't care about what we have to do. To him, we're less than nothing. Traitors to our own country.
I need something for my new drawing room, you understand.
Something colorful, without vulgarity. Decorative, without ostentation.
Oh, exactly, Mr. Sutcliffe. You have such exquisite taste. You really seem to be able to outthink a woman.
You're very kind, Lady Faraday. But I'm not sure it's a question of outthinking. It's more a matter of anticipating.
Well, call it what you will, Mr. Sutcliffe. You're a quick and decisive one. Oh, I realized that the first day I came into your gallery. You seem to know a woman's feeling. And the quickest way to her pocketbook. Oh, you're a crafty one.
Let me show you these new forms, which some of the younger British artists are experimenting with.
Experimenting, did you say? That vile thing, an experiment? I don't mind a few hard strokes of the brush, but that, oh no. Oh dear, I simply must run. It's an early curtain at the opera tonight. Madame Butterfly, oh, lovely music. It's so terrible how that little Japanese girl is seduced by that American naval officer. Our boys would never do a thing like that.
Oh, never.
Oh, but it's all so romantic. I expect I shall cry.
Goodbye, Lady Faraday. Let me look good for you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Your performance gets better every day. Okay, Richard, what is it? I lost my contact 2 days ago. Before he died, he gave me the next name. It's the biggest break we've had yet. Irina Toskaya. She's a ballet dancer here in London.
Want a drink?
Look, I said I have the next name.
I shouldn't bother. I want your department to drop all activity on this Limbo Line business.
You what? After spending 6 months to find a lead?
Yes?
All right. Just tell me why.
A dozen. Maybe 24 people have disappeared from the West.
Oh, don't play it down to me. The figure's much more than that. They're kidnapped violently in the middle of the night, from their work, from their homes. These people have risked their lives to gain their freedom.
I didn't know you had that much feeling for people.
Never mind my feelings. I've knocked myself out trying to find the last link in the Limbo Line. But each time I run into a stone wall after London and Amsterdam. Now, the only specific information we have is that the whole operation is run by a man named Oleg. Where he operates from, we don't know. But this is my chance to find the third stop, the jumping-off spot to the east.
You're sure it isn't some sort of personal vendetta against this Oleg character?
Call it what you want. But the man is a megalomaniac, he's dangerous, and he's got to be stopped. You know what happens to these people once they're back in the east?
They're sent to a re-education center, I imagine.
Personality is completely destroyed. Brainwashed into hating the West and everything about it. They become a tremendous propaganda instrument amongst their own people, and that is something we can't allow to happen.
Well, that may be so. But my orders from Whitehall are quite clear. The chill seems to be coming off the Cold War a bit, and our arms negotiations in Geneva could easily be fouled up.
By destroying the Limbo Line.
It's a murky area of politics. At the moment, neither side wants to admit there is such a thing as the Limbo Line, so swallow hard and just to drop it.
That's your decision.
It isn't mine, but I concur with it absolutely.
You can't expect me to give up on the Toskaya case. The machinery's already in operation.
Expect you to? I'm ordering you to.
All right, Manson. Let's get down to the infighting.
You've got a good record. A lot of good jobs done. You know how you did it?
You tell me.
By overstepping the mark, and then having bloody good men above and below covering for you. You know what gets me about you? Not the way you use people. That is part of the job. What gets me about you is your God-given certainty that you know everything better than anyone else, even better than the men elected to make these decisions.
You know as well as I do they can be wrong, too.
They're in power, not you. From this moment on, you're on leave, officially without an assignment.
Thanks a lot.
I'm isolating you. But if you revert to type and go out on your own, my head's on the chopping block. And if this blows up in my face, I'll take you down with me. It's the last thing I do.
You'd better get back to Madame Butterfly.
Thank you, young man. Ah, dear, Mr. Sutcliffe, I forgot my umbrella. Got almost to pick it.
So, he turned you down, eh?
You're amazingly perceptive. Is that all you've got to say?
I'm filling my pipe.
Anyone would think it was good news.
It is.
All right, get it off your chest.
Now maybe you'll unbait the hook. Warn the tough Skyer girl that they're after her. That was the idea, wasn't it?
What idea?
You were going to let them take the girl? Use her to get them?
Look, our job is to smash an organization, not save a girl.
But now the girl gets a chance.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, what happened to the boss?
Stop for a packet of cigarettes.
Did Sutcliffe give him a bad time?
Well, knock it off, Dillis. It's been a hard morning.
He thrives on it. Well, do we get the go-ahead to sacrifice the lamb?
No.
Oh, Sutcliffe wouldn't buy it.
Something like that.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Dillis. Shivers?
Off you trot. I don't know how you stand it.
Because, love, I never fancied myself as Mrs. Manston.
That was a long time ago.
I know, love. You all see the morning reports?
Yeah, fine.
Shall I arrange for the girl to be warned?
I hate to see 6 months' work go to waste.
You want Oleg. That's what you want. He's got under your skin.
He doesn't give a damn how many lives he ruined.
And you're different, eh? Well, this is one life the big boys won't let you play cat and mouse with.
Yes?
Comrade Miachin is here to see you, sir.
Send him up.
The comrade is already on the way and seems very persistent.
Oh, how interesting. Come in. I didn't ask to be assigned extra staff. Sit down.
Your department has been achieving great success lately, comrade. I think the party is curious to know how.
I file my reports every month. I can't make up my mind which one to buy. Which one do you like best?
As I understand it, your orders are to proceed with extreme caution.
Because the party in its wisdom has decided to negotiate an arms agreement with the West?
The party has decided that these negotiations are of prime importance.
And it's not important to recover defectors. People who betrayed our country in time of war. Because it is war, comrade.
About the importance of recovering defectors, we are all agreed.
Yes. I think I'll take this one. So why is the party so curious about my methods, do you think?
Your orders were to take things easy. Yet the number of defectors you are returning is increased.
If I can do it quietly, without embarrassment to the party, then I see nothing wrong with it. Cigarette?
Thank you. If you can do it quietly. But your methods are becoming too flagrant and too expensive. Suppose Alex gave the British Irina Tovskaya's name.
He had no connection with the British. It was a lover's quarrel, as I reported. Nothing more.
You are very confident, comrade.
Yes, I am very confident.
Alex was a traitor.
How do you know?
Because I killed him. Unfortunately, he had already betrayed us to the British. Now, you see, you must suspend operations on this girl.
It's too late. Once our operation is underway, it cannot be stopped.
You realize the effect on the Geneva negotiations if the Western press gets onto the story?
Tovska will have disappeared. That's all. We will never be implicated.
Let us hope you're right. How do you plan to use me? I have been trained in the party branch of political agitation and propaganda.
Excellent, excellent. These bureaucrats think that's what they need, huh? Paper qualifications. Let me tell you, comrade, each person I return home is the result of a struggle. I'll find something for you.
It's a marvelous cottage, Richard. I love it.
So do I. I only wish I could spend more time here. Ah, here we are. Which one would you like?
Oh, the black one.
Fine. You think you can manage them?
Where I was born, the bus ran twice a week, and when a train came through, the whole village turned out to see it.
So?
So, we lived on horseback.
Be back in about an hour, Eddie.
All right.
Looks like you picked up the wrong horse.
You told me you could ride.
You told me you couldn't.
I was intimidated by all that talk about your native village.
You intimidated? I don't believe that. Oh, the air is so fresh, and the country is so lovely. At home, the autumn was my favorite time of year, when the leaves change color, like here.
Is this anything like your country?
Yes and no. It looks different, but the feeling is the same. When I went riding away from the town like this, it felt so good and so peaceful.
Peaceful?
Only when I was alone. I used to take long rides by myself, across the fields and through the woods. There was something good in that lonely feeling.
You spend much of your time here alone?
I have a few friends. Nothing serious.
A career woman, huh?
Not forever. I love my work, but one day I want to give it up.
It would be a great loss to ballet if you didn't.
What about you, Richard?
I'll stay the way I am.
Have you ever been married?
No. Got close to it once.
She was an unlucky woman.
I'd say she was lucky.
Unlucky.
Strong, weak, or something in between.
We have a saying in our country.
Really?
Our women prefer their men strong and their drink weak. Without one, you cannot enjoy the other.
You talk about home a lot. Would you like to go back? I think I'd better see about getting you back to London.
Before you show me the rest of the house.
You got the night watch again?
It was me who called you, if that's what you mean.
Aye. Trouble?
No, I just thought that someone should see the night report. And as our much-loved boss isn't available,
Where is he, Dillis?
at the cottage,
Ah,
with that girl.
how do you know?
He phoned her from here. Arranged to take her down.
Well, doesn't mean he's going ahead with the Limbo Line thing. Maybe he just likes the girl.
Maybe.
How about some coffee? On the strong side.
I have made it for you every day for the past 6 years, and you've never had it any other way.
Radek. Doesn't strike a bell?
Read on. He came to the West 6 or 7 years ago, made a fortune out of electronics, until our friends caught up with him.
Well, there's no evidence that it's anything to do with the Limbo Line. Written up as a routine stowaway.
Rich manufacturer stows away on a British freighter. Nonsense. Asphyxiated in a bulkhead. Nice straight story.
Oh, well, it doesn't concern us anymore.
Oh? What makes you so sure?
May I remind you we were ordered off the case?
Since when did orders count with Richard Manston? What matters is what he decides.
Not in this case.
Call the cottage. Tell him the Radek story. Phone him. Go on. If he tells you to go to the devil, calling him in the middle of the night, I'll believe we're off the case. Is anything wrong?
No, it's nothing. You go back to sleep.
What's troubling you?
I told you, it's nothing.
Suddenly, in the middle of the night, we're back on the roller coaster. Why, Richard?
Hello.
It's Chivers, son.
Yes, Chivers, what is it?
I'm sorry to drag you out of bed at this hour, but some news has just come up about the last victim of the Limbo Line.
We picked it up in a ship's doctor's report. I forgot to mention that Radek's dead. He's in the morgue.
Okay. I'll meet you there.
Right. He's on his way to the morgue. I'm to meet him there.
What killed him? Asphyxiation?
No, he had plenty of oxygen. This setup was very effective. No, his heart couldn't take it.
Couldn't take what?
Knockout solution. Intramuscular injection of thiopentone sodium, 3 cc's, 5%.
How could one injection of anything knock a man out for a whole trip?
Who said anything about one injection? They'd fixed him up with this automatic drip.
When you travel the Limbo Line, you're provided with all the comforts of home.
Take a look at this. What about food? When we found him, he was all set up with intravenous feeding. As you can see, they made him very comfortable. Foam rubber, leather straps, oxygen, the lot. He probably lived 4 or 5 days. Terrible way to die, isn't it?
Some days I hate my job.
Other days it's not that bad.
Afternoon, Sam. Afternoon, Williams. Richie?
Hello, sir.
Anything new?
Same as yesterday, just routine stuff, sir.
Just the record?
Yeah, she's been out twice, shopping. Jackson down below is keeping a tail on her.
Williams?
The domestic round, you know.
Any surveillance?
The flower seller took up position about an hour ago.
Still there?
Oh, sir, a constable moved him on. Went willingly enough.
Anything else?
Well, the usual possibles. Couple taking it easy down the street. Twice. We got him on the Polaroid.
Check these with records, special branch and CID.
you sure that I can't help you with that?
What do you know about balance sheets?
I know that the party is not entirely satisfied with yours. We think you spend too much money.
You think like capitalists.
You live like one.
I think you ought to go. I must get to bed.
I wouldn't want to hinder you.
How long has it been there?
Coming up to half an hour, sir.
You're sure it was the same man?
Big, reddish face. That's him, all right.
In that case, they plan to pick her up as she returns from the theater.
I thought you were taking her straight on to dinner.
I was. She should just have finished her curtain calls by now.
Royal Opera House.
Hello? I'd like to speak to Miss Tovskaya, please.
Just a minute, sir.
Irina? Richard. You sound out of breath.
Well, 2 hours on stage and then running all the way to the phone. What do you expect? I'm glad you called, Richard.
Yeah, well, don't be too glad. It seems I've got myself tied up tonight.
Well, at least until much later.
Well, look, why don't you go straight on home?
No, I have a much better idea. I'll go round to John's place, you know, where the party was. And when you're free, you can pick me up there later. At about midnight? See you soon.
You've got to see her, hmm?
I can't avoid it.
Shame she can't be tied up in a neat plastic pack and handed straight over. Trouble is, real life's a messy business.
Here I
Excuse
go
me, will you?
again. I knew that I would.
Hello, Richard.
Good evening, John.
You missed another great performance tonight.
So I understand.
Can I get you a drink?
Oh, no, thanks. I don't think we'll be staying.
Oh, well, I'll tell Irina you're here then.
Oh, well, that's all right. I'll find her.
Will you excuse me?
Of course.
Till forevermore, my dreams won't fall through as they have done before. Here I go again. This time
Hello.
I'll win.
Would you like to stay?
Hold me close and then watch love begin. The first time I saw you smiling, I said to myself, here I go again, here I go again, here I go again.
Richard, I think I'm falling in love with you. I shouldn't have said that. I'm Slavic, impulsive. I don't have your cool sense of what's proper. Well, it's not something you can take back, is it? Or say sorry for.
Irina,
You don't have to explain, Richard. I don't need your explanations. I made a mistake, that's all. We both made a mistake. Goodbye, Richard.
flat with the girl any moment now. Stand by.
Right.
The van's turning into Baker Street now.
Put Richie on it.
Richie, take over from Williams at the Dorset Street intersection.
I'm picking them up now.
Slowing down, sir.
A small garage off Baker Street. A company called Hardwick International Tours. Run by Edward Hardwick. Record as long as your leg. Checks with him. Hijacking, armed robbery, assault. You name it, he's got it.
Scotland Yard records?
I've still got friends there.
Hardwick. Hardwick International Tours.
By coach to Europe.
Wouldn't be difficult to fit a compartment the size of Radix coffin into the luggage section of a touring coach.
Sealed off from customs, properly cooled.
With its own food supply.
Didn't do Radix much good.
It's a system we've been looking for, John. I'd stake my life on it.
It's not your life you're staking.
How would you like a coach trip to the continent? All expenses paid.
I don't mind. If you can clear it with Sutcliffe.
Who are you?
No questions, love. Starving, are you? Well, we can't let you eat anything for the 12 hours before.
I'm being sent back. Is that it?
I don't know anything about that, love. I'm just told to do something and I do it. What happens after that? Well, I just don't ask about. I just do it for him. Sometimes I wish I didn't.
Who do you do it for?
Now, don't ask any more questions, love. All I can tell you is, as far as we're concerned, you won't get hurt. Everything's very hygienic. He's as good as a doctor. I wouldn't think about it if I was you.
Other people have been here before me.
Of course. You don't think we go to all this trouble for just one night, do you? Shh. He doesn't like me to talk.
Now, come on, love. If you don't struggle, you're not going to get hurt.
Why me? I'm not important.
If you're left, love, you're important enough to get back. Now, that's how it seems to be.
Is it the girl?
Now, come on, get off my back. I've got a lot of things on my mind.
It is the girl. Good.
Did you get a chance to look at the luggage compartment?
There's plenty of spare room. A concealed section for the girl would be the easiest thing in the world.
You don't think the loss of space would be noticed by the customs people?
No, always providing the compartment's there.
Got to be there. We know Oleg operates from somewhere on the continent. Hardwick's got the girl. The coach is that link. She's got to be in there.
Hardwick International Tours, leaving for Amsterdam and Hamburg via Dover and Ostend.
The Citron's parked outside, sir. We can be at the ferry first.
As soon as we get aboard the ferry, we separate. And before we dock, I'll meet you back at the car.
and gentlemen, will you have your passports ready, please, as we're now approaching the Hotel Bloomin'. Thank you.
Don't let Ted hear you ask something like that.
Why, I'm not the jealous type.
There's a big garage around the corner. They have diesel fuel and servicing arrangements. There's nowhere else handy.
Could they park a coach in there for the night?
Yes, plenty of room.
Assuming it goes to the garage for fuel, report to me the minute it's inside.
Right.
Paulie? Oh, what's the matter with you?
Oh, I don't know, Ted.
You don't know what?
Well, I suppose I didn't mind so much about the others, but this one, she's only a young kid.
This character, Chivers. You and him seem to hit it off.
Well, I like him. He's loads of fun, and besides, he's single.
Oh, don't get any ideas, love.
I still don't have that bit of paper that makes it legal.
Who is it?
Joe Chivers. Coming.
We're having a party.
Ted, we're having a party.
Come on, then. Look at him now. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got an announcement to make. Pauline and me is going to get married.
I left them celebrating.
Oh, who?
Hardwick and the woman. They're getting married. For some reason, it's a big night.
Williams reports that the coach is in the back of the garage. She's covering the only possible exit.
And if she's there?
She's got to be. What we won't know is whether she's in that coach when it pulls out tomorrow.
Yeah. We're too thin on the ground to plant a man every time we stop between here and the Black Forest.
I've got to check that coach tonight.
Come on, Richard. Williams will see to that.
If we continue to follow the coach tomorrow, they could already have made the exchange. I've got to check that compartment tonight.
And if she's there?
I leave her there. Now, you get on back to the hotel. Rejoin Hardwick, see if you can pick up anything.
And if they're planning to take her on somewhere further?
I'll get back to you.
Ingenious. No, we take trouble to save trouble.
Yeah, like Raddick.
Listen, Raddick was dead before he became our responsibility. They're pushing too hard.
You're right. Too many, too fast. This isn't what we were asked to do. Have you met our boss?
Late now.
Oh, I tell you, friend. Oh, and it's getting worse. I wonder if the time hasn't come for me to return to transporting cooking syrup. Okay, let's get her up.
Anything new turn up?
Not a thing.
Is that the garage?
Right.
Let's have a look. Give me a hand.
It's a drug. She's still feeling it. Who are you? I want an answer. Who sent you here?
Oh, no, stop it. Please stop it. Manston. His name's Manston.
Who does he work for?
I don't know. I promise you, I don't know. I met him in London.
You know, Alex must have known this girl was next and sold him the information.
He's probably a British agent.
Oh, no.
Told you a bit different, did he, love?
All right, so what do we do? Get rid of him?
Not me. I'm not getting rid of him, and I'm not taking him with me.
All right. I'll take him.
Where?
To Oleg. With the girl.
That's up to you.
He's a British agent. He's worth a lot of money.
Yes?
Oleg, I had to break security. I've got urgent news for you.
Oh. I was expecting to hear from you. Listen, I've reason to believe the British know about the girl.
You have reason to believe.
I have reason to know. That's why I'm calling. I have an additional consignment for you. Now, this one's a purely British product. Expensive, but worth it.
Listen, Carrier. I tell you, there's no extra money available. However good the product, I'm not in the market.
All right, so what do we do?
What to do? Well, I'll tell you what to do. If you can't sell, dispose of it.
Oh, no. There should be a ready sale for this one in so many places. Your secret police, for instance.
Okay. I'll raise the money.
Deliver to me along with your regular consignment.
Bye. Xavier has a British agent. He wants a prize for him.
You've agreed to pay?
I have no choice. The British will know too much about our methods. I can't let them get their hands on him at home.
What the devil's happening? Hardwick's just gone into the hotel.
Manston must still be in the garage. And what's more, a tanker pulled out just before the coach left for here.
Well, either the girl's still in the coach or she's been switched to the tanker. Come on.
Take them out.
What do you mean?
Take the luggage out. Open up the compartment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Go on, you heard me. Open it up. Where's the girl? In the garage with Manston?
Now look, I'm only doing a job. I'll fix the bus.
Get into the hotel.
Ted!
Come on, love, we're in a hurry. We gotta get out of here.
What happened last night?
A bit of trouble, I told you.
What sort of trouble?
Nothing for you to worry about. I made sure I kept well clear of it.
You're kidding yourself. Ted?
Your nice friend, Mr. Chivers. He didn't fancy you after all.
What's he want, Ted?
I want to know where Manston and the girl are. I want to know how you plan to ship her east.
I don't know what you're on about. Do I, Castle?
Run the bath.
What?
Do it! Run the bath! In there. Get in!
Ted! He's mad!
Ted knows different. Don't you, Ted? The girl? Manston? In.
Yes?
Get in!
You...
I'll tell you! Let it go! Where are we?
It's some kind of truck.
Like a tanker.
Oh, Richard, where are they taking us?
I have no idea.
You knew this was going to happen to me. And you let it happen.
Irina,
Why me?
I hope I can make you understand. I had no choice. You were the first definite lead we had. Unfortunately, it had to be you.
See, I was being used as a pawn. It explains a lot. Explains that feeling of being up one minute and down the next. I've been very gullible.
I'm not that gullible. It wasn't all a game. Not what I felt for you.
How can I believe you? Maybe women think differently, but nothing could make me do that to you.
Irina, for 6 months we've been working without a lead. Suddenly your name came up. It was the first real chance we'd had to trap Oleg.
Oleg?
That's all we had to go on, the name Oleg. But we do know he's a foreign agent that runs this whole operation.
So, you have to get him.
All I want now is to get you out of this and back to England safely. Irina, I love you.
Let's give another bottle, huh?
No, but you have some more.
Etienne.
Oleg, where will you find the money to pay for this British agent?
Business later. Mädchen, schnell, eine andere Flasche.
Business pleasure. The art of living is to mix them successfully, and you certainly know how to do that.
All right. I'll tell you. There is no money. When Kadir delivers the Britisher, he must be killed.
Oleg, you're going too far. You must pull back now.
Pull back? Listen, I've plans to extend operations. Recruit new people in other countries.
Oleg, I have warned you. The
party says the party wants. What does the party know? I'm here alone and I know what I'm doing. I don't care what the party says. Do you speak for the party?
I was sent to advise you.
Well, don't advise me.
So you will continue to operate in your own way?
Why not?
Why not?
What is it? Fuel. We're running rather low. We can fill her up over there.
We're slowing down.
Maybe we've arrived. That could just be a fuel stop.
Fill her up.
Hold your ears.
Pull up around the bend and we'll let Peter see what's happening in the back.
Stay well back.
Quick, Irina, jump. Now. We've got to keep going. They'll be after us soon.
You fool.
headed into the woods.
Call Oleg. Tell him he'll be delayed. Take care of the phone.
Okay. They went to the left there. There!
Oh, Richard, I shall have to rest.
Just a little further. Then we'll hold up for a while.
Oh.
In here. This looks like a good spot.
Where do you think we are?
I don't know. I'd say northern Germany. From the smell of the air, we're near the sea. Come on.
Oh. Richard, if you are right, and they were taking us to the German seacoast, after that, what for me?
Well, they could be planning to take you back by boat. It's just a short run behind the Iron Curtain. If that's true, I've got to make sure they never get you on a boat.
But how?
There's a phone booth down there on that main road. We passed it as we left the tanker. Look, you rest up here. I'll try and get help.
There's no need for you to come.
You fool.
The girl's still half full of drugs. It's only a matter of time. Peter's in there now.
Which way? Over there.
Back it on the road.
How'd you know where to find us?
I encouraged Hardwick to tell me. Williams is taking care of him and the woman.
Hardwick have anything else to say?
Where Oleg is? He runs a brewery as a cover on the seacoast north of Hamburg. Place called Lübeck.
Oh. The new straw's tighter.
You'd have better. Where's the girl?
She's safe, don't worry.
What's the next move?
You stay here and cover that tanker. If they show up, take them. I'll get the girl.
Right.
Out. Out.
Irina, are you all right? Come on, we've got to get out of here.
Marie, kill him, and we will take the girl.
Just a minute. I'll kill him when you pay me.
All right. Bring him to my place.
Jan?
That way.
Drop your guns! You're surrounded! Move in! Get him! Get him!
Put her in the lower bathroom. I'll phone the boat. I must find out if this delay has caused them any problems.
In there.
I told you it was only a brief delay. There's nothing wrong. Good. Then you can leave immediately. We'll be there in less than 5 minutes. If you get stopped on the crossing, the girl must not be found aboard under any circumstances.
Bye.
Where's the girl? Where is she?
The boat captain says it's still safe to leave.
If he's here, there will be others.
Come on, Ludmila. Get the girl. I'll search the building, then I'll join you.
You. Come on, move. Richard! Don't come any closer or the girl is dead. And don't try to stop the boat. Take Oleg instead. He's the one you want. He's no longer any use to us.
You got what you wanted.